What's up, everyone, and welcome back to King's Advisors. So, I want to talk about the new Alien Romulus movie that's coming out. Because, yes, it is another movie with a female lead. But, I think that's a good thing. I know, right? So, I've been talking to a lot of people lately about the Alien movies. And, whether or not is the second one better than the first one? It is. Is the third one the worst? It's definitely one of the worst. Why is the fourth one terrible? Is Prometheus actually good? Yada, yada, yada. But one of the things that I think has always worked with Alien is that it usually has a female lead. I say usually because even though what's her name is clearly the lead in Prometheus, and I honestly can't actually remember Covenant very well. In Prometheus and Covenant, I feel like David, Michael Fassbender, was actually the lead. So I kind of pushed those to the side. But Alien Romulus has a female lead. And I saw a lot of people kind of trashing it when the teaser came out. And I want to play this teaser real quick. And I hope this stays up. I hope the video stays up because I think this is kind of an important thing to talk about. So let's watch this real quick. I love how I got a xenomorph there in the background. But let's watch this real quick.
Run.
Okay, so let's talk about this. There's actually kind of a lot to unpack in a teaser, which is kind of cool now. But I want to start with something that Fede Alvarez said. I can't remember if it was a tweet, an interview, or what, but he said that that almost all of this is practical. There's no VX, there's no CGI, that it's not shot on volume, that it's all practical sets, the aliens practical, all that. That's a really cool thing, especially for someone like me that loves Lord of the Rings, and I love seeing all the practical effects in Lord of the Rings. It's one of the things that I think makes Lord of the Rings stand above so many other things, including Star Wars. Even though Star Wars had a lot of practical effects, for me, being 28 and growing up with a lot of the Star Wars that has CG in it, the practical effects make Lord of the Rings stand above all that CG that's in Star Wars. So I love hearing that we're kind of going, at least for this movie, that there's somebody that believes in practical effects. I love seeing that. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is think back to when you first saw Alien. So when I first saw Alien, it was at 3 a.m., like Tuesday morning. And it scared the crap out of me. But it was a fun scare almost. Like I couldn't stop watching it. And I'm pretty sure I immediately put the second one on. Like I just couldn't look away. It was so good. Now the second one has a lot more action. There's a lot less jump scare. There's a lot less kind of on your seat thrills because it just keeps coming. With this, I think we might be going back to kind of in the middle. There's a lot of, during this entire first couple minutes, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more so I can talk over this. But during all of this, it really brings back the idea from that first Alien. In space, no one can hear you scream. You could hear the actual genuine panic in the voices that you hear. Listen to this. Like, that's genuine fear. And then, of course, this scene. I mean, that blood is terrifying. The baby aliens, I kind of forget what to call them, jumping and coming out of the thing. The jump scare that she just deals with, right here when she goes, yeah, see, all of this, it lends itself to Alien 1, the scare of Alien 1. But then you see this scene where there's 3 or 4 of them in like this lab, and they get through, and that feels a lot more like Aliens. And of course, we got an android. I'm sure there'll be people that'll be like, "Why it's got to be black? All the androids before have been white." I don't think it cares. I really don't think it matters. It's an android. It's not important what they look like. Come on, guys. I do hope he maintains that sense of autonomy, but also like I actually don't really care about you. Like, I think Fassbender nailed it perfectly. He doesn't care for you as much as Bishop did, especially in Aliens, but he's definitely as aloof and kind of uncaring as, I believe it was Ian Holm in Alien 1. So I'm hoping this guy nails that. But that, fucking hell. Remember the first time you saw them take the little baby alien off the face? Like, that's going to be an awesome scene. That's the scene I was talking about. Where, so you got one person here, another person there, and then she's turning around and the thing comes on her. I can't wait to see the screaming that these two characters do. It needs to be like blood curdling. Nope. And then she genuinely. So I actually thought this was Olga Kurylenko when I first saw her. I don't believe it is anymore, but that kind of excited me a little bit because she was a Bond girl in Quantum of Solace, and even though it was a bad movie, I like seeing people in movies, franchises that I like in other movies. And of course, you can't have an Alien trailer without a xenomorph. Look, I know there's things that people are not going to like about this. I know it's going to happen. I know I'm probably going to be. I hope I don't have to argue with people about this. I hope that we walk out of the theater and we go, "Holy shit, that was an Alien movie." That's how you fucking do it. But I'm sure there are going to be things that I like. I'm sure there's going to be things I don't like. I'm sure there's going to be more things people don't like that I do like. It's the kind of the way the world works. But I really think this is going to be good. I know it's just a minute-long teaser. And for all we know, half that's not even going to make it into the final cut. But that teaser, that's probably one of the best teasers I've seen for something in a long time. That actually gets me excited for something. I'm really excited for this. I really cannot wait. And I hope everyone gives it a shot. Thank you for listening to my rant. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter at KingsAdvisors_.